Hi guys, this is Amardeep Srivastava and welcome to my channel Gate UPSC Simplified. In this lecture, I will explain you all about UN Red and Red Plus program that has been started by UN, United Nations. Now in the previous lecture, I have already completed the concept of UNFCCC as well as Kyoto Protocol. It's all related to environment and ecology. So what is UN Red and what is Red Plus program started by United Nations? What is REDD stand for? REDD stand for the United Nations Program on Reducing Emission from Deforestation and Forest Degradation. That is, these two terms are related to deforestation as well as degradation. Deforestation and degradation, both the terms are related to forest. That is, UN Red is defined as the United Nations Program on Reducing Emission from Deforestation and Forest Degradation. That is, the emission that are increasing because of the excessive amount of deforestation as well as the degrading the amount and quality of forest area because the human interference is known as UN Red. Okay. Now, the headquarter of UN Red is in Geneva, which is in Switzerland. Okay. Now there are 64 partner members country. Okay. Now UN Red is not started by UN alone. It is a collaboration with a few of the programs like FAO, UNDP, UNEP, as well as UNFCCC. Now, what is FAO? This is Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations. Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations. This is United Nations Development Program, UNDP. UNEP is what? United Nations Environmental Program. And UNFCCC is what? United Nations Environmental Program as well as United Nations Development Program and FAO, that is Food and Agriculture Organization. Okay. Now, it was created in 2008. UN Red is created in 2008 in response to the UNFCCC decision on the Bali Action Plan and Red at COP13. What is COP? That is Conference of Party. I have already explained in the previous lecture. That is in UNFCCC as well as in Kyoto Protocol. You can see the previous lecture, and it has been UN Red data has been decided at COP13 under the consideration of Bali Action Plan. So we will know about the Bali Action Plan. Now, what was Bali Action Plan is that it was a treaty which was aimed to push the world towards taking action that reduces the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, which can cause climate changes. The main concern about the reduction of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Reduction of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. In case of UNFCCC as well as in case of Kyoto Protocol, it was in the same concern. Okay. It was to discuss what happens after 2012, what our country is expected to do after the first phase of Kyoto ends in 2012. That is, when the Kyoto Protocol ends its first phase in 2012, then what we will have to improvise in case of greenhouse gas reduction in our atmosphere. Like, there are two phases. That is, one phase is for the developed nation, that is Annex 1 nations, as well as for the developing nations, that is Annex 2 nations. Now, in the Bali Action Plan, that is in the COP13, it had been decided that even if the developed country has to control the emissions of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, developing countries like India and China have to has to compel to reduce the emission of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Okay, even the developing countries like India and China, which are increasing their emissions as they grow economically, also undertake some kind of emissions cut. This means a complete overhaul of the existing UN treaty. That is, the UN treaty that has been made in Kyoto has to be few of the little modifications to increase the concern about the environmental changes and to decrease the greenhouse gases emission by the developed as well as developing country like India and China. Okay, this is the Bali action plan. Now after red there was a plan known as red plus, REDD plus, that is reducing emission with added from deforestation and degradation of forest as well as the role of conservation, sustainable management of forest, that is to enhance the forest carbon stocks, that is you only not need to reduce the emissions from deforestation and forest degradation, you also have to be very much careful on managing the carbon credit or the carbon stocks in developing countries. So a little bit of modification, that is you also don't need to equate all the form, like you will have to be careful about deforestation and forest degradation as well as in the conservation, sustainable management of forest and enhancements of carbon forest carbon stocks. Okay, that is red data is the little modification, not only the conservation and deforestation, it will also think about the sustainable management of forest and enhancement of carbon reserves or carbon stocks. This is red and red plus, started by not only UN, with the help of UN, but also with the help of FAO, that is Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, UNDP, United Nations Development Program, UNEP, as well as UNFCCC. Okay, now this is all about red and red plus, started by UN. Now let's take a question. This is not my design question. This is asked in UPSC Civil Service Examination previous year question. So in this question they are asking about which of the following statement is and are correct. Proper design and effective implementation of UN Red Plus program can significantly contribute to what will be the insight effect and what will be the implementation, what will be the effective implementation of UN Red Plus program. Okay, the solution, the options are protection of biodiversity, okay, resilience of forest ecosystem, okay, poverty reduction. Select the correct option using the code given below. Many of us will select 1 and 2 because directly in UN Red Plus they don't discuss about poverty reduction, but indirectly if you will conserve the forest and if you will give some of the options to the locals or some of the work, or like if you will conserve the product, if you will conserve the carbon stocks, or if you will save some of the forest area, it will also produce some employment or some of the basic employment for the locals. So UPSC has given answer 1, 2 and 3, that is option number D. So this is all about the red and red plus data. If you want me to give this type of crisp topics, you can add in the comment box, as well as if you want the notes of this topic, you can also join my Telegram channel with the same name, GATE UPSC Simplified. Thank you.